Hello, this is Richard, this is Games Freezer, and this is Richie's Rapid Review for Wonder Boy Asha in Monster World on PlayStation 4. So this is essentially a remaster of the original 1994 Wonder Boy 4 for modern consoles. A few years back we had the return of Wonder Boy when the Dragon's Trap came out to critical acclaim, and now we're looking at Asha's turn in the limelight. Wonder Boy has featured heavily in my gaming education over the years, as one of my first gaming memories was playing Wonder Boy on my cousin's Commodore 64 back in the 80s, and then my first game on my Sega Master System was Wonder Boy Monsterland, which I purchased from the classified ads in the local newspaper. More recently I played the remake of Dragon's Trap, which was a delight and really well made. I love to see these remasters and remakes when they are done right, and I'm happy to report today that Wonder Boy Asha in Monster World has been done perfectly with a dash of peppercorn sauce, peas and mashed potato. The thing that I found most intriguing about this game is that even though it's a remake, I never actually played the original when it came out, as it was a Japan only release, and therefore rather than a remake this feels more like a brand new entry into the Wonder Boy franchise, which for me is really exciting to see. The other exciting thing with this remake is that it has been developed by the original members of Westone Bit and led by none other than its original creator Ryuichi Nishizawa. He was actually supported by Maki Azora for character design, Shinichi Sakamoto who created the new and improved music and sound effects that accompany Asha's adventure, and also Takanori Kurihari was brought in as creative manager to complete the dev dream team. With this approach, the dev team really set themselves up to succeed in capturing every Wonder Boy fan's memory of how this game played out in their heads. With this being a remake, the story of the game remains true to the original 1994 version. Asha has to free the four spirits being confined by evil forces, whose origin she discovers throughout her journey. Luckily, she does not have to face this adventure alone, as early on she finds her new companion, a special blue Pepper-Lagoo. Whilst firing this up for the first time, I fell head over heels in love with the cel-shaded 3D graphics that popped brightly from my TV screen. We're also treated to voice acting of the main characters, which is in Japanese and voiced by the popular voice actress Ai Furuse, and this really adds to the atmosphere of the game. The gameplay is obviously classic Wonder Boy platforming and fighting with light RPG elements such as armour, shields and weapon upgrades. The thing with this type of gameplay is that it's simple but so much fun, and I really enjoyed wandering around the hub world, opening up new secrets as I discovered chests of loot and other hidden items before setting off on my adventure to face up to the baddies. The only thing that wasn't as intuitive as it could have been was the use of the shield, as you have to pull down on the D-pad or the analog stick to put your shield up, but after a while this did become a lot easier. The other thing to remember is that now you can save in-game at any time, but remember to save often, as the game will not auto-save for you. One other drawback to the game, and maybe something that you cannot truly address in a remake, is the length of the game, as it comes in on the short side and will only last most a few hours. But for me, this playtime is perfect for a retro feeling platformer, and any longer than that and it may have outstayed its welcome. You will have plenty of fun revisiting your youth as you platform puzzle your way around the beautifully vibrant world of Asha in Monster World, and it's a game I can truly recommend to fans of the Wonder Boy franchise, which is pretty much everyone, right? Something to consider for some is the price tag for this game, as it feels a little pricey for what you're actually getting. You do obviously get the original game thrown in with the physical editions, but the price still seems slightly high to me. It feels more like a £20 game rather than a £30 game. If you're not so keen on the franchise but love puzzle platforming, then maybe wait for a sale in your favourite eShop. Right, I'm off to talk to an old guy with a long beard about saving my game. Goodbye my friends.